What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Friday, and I appreciate you stopping by. What the heck? How we doing? What's up, Hermit? Hello. And if you're lurking, as always, I appreciate you. Welcome in. Today we are once again trying to get a shiny Dreepy. This is getting ridiculous that we are almost 3 times odds and still no shiny Dreepy. So that's the plan for today. I don't actually have 4 boxes today, so we're gonna go until we run out of eggs, and then I am going to do a dragon encounter power sandwich to wrap up stream and see if we can get another, like, a different shiny. We'll see how many eggs I have right now. I have almost 3 boxes, so let me picnic for just a few more minutes while we yap. What's up, Hermit? What's up? What's your question? Go ahead and move over here so I can get the music going. Let me make sure that the volume is correct before I blow y'all's eardrums out. There we go. Okay. I have a Discord server. I do have one, but it's not very active right now. I'm either thinking about remaking it or deleting it entirely. There's obviously a lot of people that were there from the FNAF stuff that I'm not very active with anymore. So give me like a few days to decide whether or not I'm gonna keep it around. But I need 5 more eggs. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3. Yo, what's up, Moondrop? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm good. I'm good. I realized that I had forgot to schedule the stream, and I was like getting ready to connect OBS to the stream, and I was like, "Oh crap! I didn't even schedule this one." All right, just let me get one more egg, game. Come on. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I was waiting forever. Yeah, I realized when I went to go connect the stream, I was like, whoops. I was like, where's the stream at? Oh, I never scheduled it. Oh, God. Whoopsie. Well, that's annoying. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Let's get our Carcoal. Let's get Sir Dreepington. 1, 2, 3 boxes. Okay. Well, let's go gambling. Dude, I should hunt Grimer at some point. Okay. Where do I want to go today for the... excuse me, for the hatching portion? Let's go to Medali. And I'll run around outside of Medali. Never believe what you're gonna do. Uh-oh. Are you also gonna hatch eggs? That would be funny. Open packs? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I did not do well last night, so I did not get any packs. Those that don't know, I go to local Pokemon tournaments for the TCG. Our Thursday shop is you have to do well to get packs, and I did not do well. Therefore, I did not get packs. Unfortunate matchups sometimes just cause you to lose. And it is what it is. Trying to get past the double battle, magma fight, and Emerald Imperium. Sheesh! What's the fight look like? Like, is their team just, like, utterly broken? Bree, welcome in. How are you? How's your lovely Friday going? And don't worry, you didn't miss anything last night. They were still selling those tins that nobody wants. I was like, okay. G-Max Center Scourge. Predilly, Superior, Bombardier, Iron Thorns, and something else. That's such a crack team. I got sucked in with watching stream. Gonna have to go back and watch the VODs to understand what's going on. Oh yeah. The game's interesting, but obviously I go live, so it's like I was watching the first stream and then I missed obviously like the second and third hour that she was live for the first stream, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on now. I only defeat half their team when they destroy 5. Sheesh. Yeah, that team seems pretty cracked. It's crazy. Yeah, I did pretty bad last night, so... To be fair, your team sucks. Yeah, that happens as well. Shiny Jigglypuff has green eyes, right? You pulled a God Pack? I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. So you lying there and now me catching you in a lie makes me not believe anything that you say when it came to what you pulled the last couple of days. Good job with that. I played Beedrill again just because I didn't feel like building anything else. I lost to Andrew who was playing Zorark, which I should not have lost, but I whiffed. Where did I whiff? I was whiffing Stadium against him. Yeah, and it was just brutal. I lost to Ben, who was playing Dragapult Dusknoir, which is also a hard matchup. What's up, Elaine? He's losing to Zorg. Well, he's playing Zorg Dusknoir, right? And I was whiffing Stadium, so I couldn't get into the B, like, effectively. And he would just pop his, pop the Dusknoir, and then take 2 prizes. And I'm just like, okay, well. Like, he popped his first, when he popped the first one, it gave me the Dunsparce to draw, and then I still whiffed. So I was like, well, I have shiny EVs in other games, but not in this playthrough, Elaine. Yeah, so, yeah, if you whiff Stadium. Is that shiny? No. Why do I think her flower is pink? Huh. Yeah, I lost to Ben, who was playing Dragapult Dusknoir. Already not a great matchup. And then I played against Katie, who was playing Typhlosion, but I somehow won, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I did item lock her for like 6 turns. So I item locked her, and then she played Rocket's Watchtower, so I couldn't draw with the Dunsparce, and I was not drawing supporters. And so it was a battle between the item lock and ability lock. And eventually I got 1B in play. And I was like, okay, well, I got 1B. Kill the Cyndaquil. Kill the Quilava. Then the Typhlosion dies. Then I get a second B. Kill the Typhlosion. And she only had a Cyndaquil on the bench. Oh no, she had a Cyndaquil and a Quilava on the bench, but she prized I think she said she prized 2 Typhlosion, and I killed one, and she couldn't find her stretcher to get one back, and so I killed the Quilava on the bench, and she didn't have rare candy. I felt bad. Yeah, so it was just, we were both having a bad time. And then I had to play a kid. And I felt bad because he didn't have any sleeves. It was that kind of deck, and I was like... And it was at that moment that it made me get really angry. Not angry, but it made me a little upset that they don't do pack per win there. Because the kid and I were both 1 and 2. And either one of us going 2 and 2 means we don't win anything, right? We don't get packs, we don't get anything. Because 2-2 gets you like 10th place, right? And so I was like, well, you know, if it was pack per win, I would have just given him the win. Be like, here you go. You can have extra pack or whatever. But because it's not pack per win and neither one of it, like, it didn't matter. And I was trying to tell his dad, like, because like his dad came in at the end, and I was talking to his dad, and I was like, yeah, you know, Cardboard Castle is a little bit better when it comes to prize support. So, because even if you get 1 win, you still get a pack. And then then it turns out the dad was friends with Adam, the store owner. So, you know. I also told him that there's more kids that go to Cardboard, so it'd make it a little easier for him to play. I don't care. I'll tell Adam the same thing. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Kick me out from going to play? Oh, welcome back, Hermit. I'm colorblind. No, I always thought Lilligan had a pink flower. I didn't know it was orange. It's true about more kit. Well, it's that, and the price support's better. So the issue that the last night store has is that there's not enough kids that go, so they're all integrated with us. So it's like hard for them, unless it's like Matt's kid or Keith's kid. I don't want to say their names for obvious reasons, but like, because they're good players, but like outside of that, it's like said your team. Let's see. Let me scroll back. So you have Skeledirge, Toxicroak, Xatu, Cofagrigus, Dreadnought, Marowak. Yeah, your team's kind of mid. The Skeledirge is sick. But yeah, you're right. Your team is kind of mid. Thursday's not a good night for casuals. Yeah, fruit. Well, it's also, again, like, because there's not enough kids, they get integrated with us. And those two kids are really good at the game. Especially for their age group. So it's like, you're going to play them and then play us. It's just not fair. When I found out he was friends, I did backpedal a little bit on some stuff, but my backpedal was like, you know, this place has the best prices for card sleeves in the area, which is true. And I was like, I like the store. You know, it's a nice store, but these are just the facts, right? And honestly, if I doubt anything's gonna come of it, but if like Adam was like made a big deal out of it, I would just laugh at him. I would tell him like it is, though. I'd be like, look, these are facts. It's not, I'm not trying to sugarcoat things. These are just facts. Your prize report is not as good as other stores. And I get that you can't afford to do that. That's fine. But it's true. My PC isn't better. Kirlia, Metang, Kadabra, Palisand, Greedent, Dreepy, Riolu, Munchlax, Tinka-Tink, and Ice-Skew. Well, thank you for the raid. What the heck? You're done already? Interesting. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if Howard ever did, but he was supposed to talk to Adam. I think Howard's best person to talk to him because the rest of y'all come off a bit harsh. I mean, that's also fair. That is also fair. I also know that sometimes I try to not necessarily bite my tongue, because I don't think I usually ever do that. But I also like cognitive of people's feelings. I don't want to like say something inherently that's going to piss them off, right? But I also don't want to lie and like sugarcoat things, you know. Let me get a quick drink. No worries, no worries. Actually, didn't mean to run into Lilligant here. You're more tact than most. That's fair. Well, it's like a double-edged sword, because I don't want to lie to, like, I don't like lying, right? I don't want to lie and be like, oh yeah, here's the reason why, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I don't want to be like, yeah, your store's ass, you know? What's up, Badgie? I hope I say your name right. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah, those three specifically are very like, this is what it is. It's just like, everything has nuance. Like, I understand lying does not equal not being rude or hurting someone's feelings. I mean, that's true. Yeah. That's very true. I found a shiny while hatching eggs. In the wild, yes, but not Not from the eggs, no. But we found some extra shinies. A lot of extra shinies. Also forgot to update this number. Let's see where we're at already. We're at 35 now. Well, y'all OGs, you and Shaq are the most approachable, and y'all the ones with masks. Look. Look. Neither one of us want to get sick. We also both deal with mental health struggle. Well, I guess everybody deals with mental health struggles, but I know Shaq is very much a people pleaser. Y'all didn't did y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? Tell me y'all saw that. Let's hatch this egg first. Oh my god. Do you see it now? It's not Dreepy. You dog, get out of here. It is a yellow shiny though, that's true. It does match the quick ball. God dang it, man. All right, chat. We need a nickname. Anybody got a nickname we can give this Drifloon? Also, welcome into Serial. Welcome in Ozzy. Did I miss an Eevee Lord? Welcome in as well. Baboon. That's funny. Banana. Don't we already have somebody named Banana? I'm not naming it Child. No, I can't do that. Babloon. I don't mind calling it Baboon. Let's do Baboon. I don't know if that's actually how you spell Baboon, but whatever. All right, and the last guess. Do we have any nature guesses? I'm going to go with hasty nature. Hasty. Hasty is a nature, right? Bold. Nasty. Nasty's not a nature. Oh my god. Impish. Rash. Timid. All right. Mild nature. And it does not have a mark. Okay. Into the shiny pile you go. These are all the shinies we've found that aren't for this challenge. Well, we found DeBaby, but we already have a Gabite. So. Oh boy. You know what I forgot to do? Timestamp. 26. into baby wear. I hope he's not somebody that is problematic. I haven't heard about his stuff in a long time. The musician. Like, what color are your eyes, Jigglypuff? All these shinies from hatching 5,000 eggs of Dreepy. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to 2K today, but... Actually, I know we were not going to get to 2K. Because we're going to hatch the shiny today. Any Rookie D? What's up, Godzilla? That's awesome. That's awesome. You have no idea what to have for dinner. It's hot as well. Well, for lunch, I did that ramen thing again. And then I had a chicky sandwich. Cold pasta salad. I had that earlier. Well, not earlier. I had that for lunch yesterday. It was so long and tedious. You got this, Bear. You got this. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. You subscribe and turn on notifications? Let's go. Speaking of Twitch, I need to email them again. But I can't I can't say what the email was about out loud, so. Sandwich and a cold drink. Low effort on hot days. Go ahead, Welsh. Get you a chicken burger. Chicken burger. Welsh will drink hot tea even though it's hot. He's crazy. I on hold for a few champion shiny hunts. I thought about like starting streams by doing a champion check every day, but I don't feel like playing champions. Iced coffee on days. It's been like 13 degrees. Yeah, but you know, I always drink cold water, so I always like cold everything. Trying to shiny hunt Gibble, but none of them would shine. I'm sorry. You get a shiny, I'll send you a clutch gift. Let's go. Make it a team of only shinies. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Except we're doing shiny dragon types only. Dang, this eggs hatch fast. Why are they hatching fast today? Or am I stupid? That could also be true. Don't answer that. Yeah, so what we're going to do, because I only have 3 boxes of eggs today, so we'll do all 3 boxes, and then with the remaining time, we'd probably have like 30-ish minutes left. I'll do a... Not left right now, but, you know, after we get all the boxes done. I'll probably do a sandwich to do Dragon Encounter and see if we can get a shiny that way. Trying to find a good Raichu and Swampert. Ah, okay, okay. Makes sense in my head. Look, it's a Ditto. Rain team, rain team. Yeah. Rain team could be cool. I was dogging on Andrew last night, that's for sure. Oh man, he was doing egg hunts for he wants a shiny Raichu, right? So he was doing egg hunts for Pichu, and I was like, don't you own ZA? He's like, yeah. I said, so why don't you just AFK in Zone 3 until you get the Pichu or Pikachu? And he was like, is it faster than eggs? I was like, dude, you don't even have to play the game. You could just tie a rubber band to your controller and do Zone 3, and literally everything will be shiny. And so what he did is he would go up the stairs, down the stairs, and then check. And then go up. I was like, no. While you're playing the game, while you're playing during your round, just let your Switch run. And by the time your round's over, then you go check. And he was just not understanding. Oh, girl, come on. Love Dragon-type Pokemon. What's your favorite Gen 9 Legendary? Oh, man, that's hard. It might be Ogerpon. Don't think their Pikachus respawn. You have to fly it. So the Pikachu in the front of that area does spawn. From what, because the Pikachu, it's like the, you know how there's like the fence and then there's like a Pokemon, but the 3 spawn zones for Pikachu, the first one spawns. It's the same thing with Esper. The first one spawns. The other ones do not. You have a turbo controller for that? Petrarunt? I'm not a big Petrarunt fan. I'm more of a fan of Okidogi than I am Petrarunt. And then they don't give Okidogi a good card, and I'm sad about it. I mean, to be fair, Monkey Dory also doesn't. Oh, no, Monkey Dory's got a good baby card. Fez has a good EX, and then Fez, or, Okidogi's got both terrible cards. Makes me sad. Oh, the ride Pokemon? I definitely like Miraidon a little bit more. But they're both cool in their own ways. Yeah, I almost said Terapagos. I was like, it's either Terapagos or Ogerpon. And I almost said Terapagos. But Ogerpon is also pretty sick. Especially the shinies. Well, shiny Ogerpon's kind of mid, I'll be honest. Shiny Okidogi also looks terrible. Shiny Petrarunt's just okay. Shiny Terapagos looks pretty sick. Raging Bolt. Yeah, I wasn't even counting them as legendaries. Because I like Gouging Fire a lot. And Gouging Fire shiny is sick, dude. This weekend, any. I got my pre-order in for an ETB at the last night store. Yeah, I did. I don't know if I know I'm not doing the pre-release because I don't really. I'm like, I'm good. I might be there Sunday, but I'm not sure yet. I kind of want to just wait until the new stuff is legal. But I might be there Sunday. Just so I can get some more packs. Your favorite legendary is Raikou? That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, I loved all 3 of them. Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, Gouging Fire. Actually, top 8 at a cup with Gouging Fire. Or top 4 to cup because it was a small cup with Gouging Fire. My favorite legendary is Giratina. Giratina. Even though I don't like Gen 4. Yeah, I got my pre-order for the ETB. So I'll be opening that whenever next week. Probably on Friday. We'll go up there early. Or whenever they sell them. They might sell them on Monday, actually. I should have asked, actually. I don't think I'll do any other pre-releases. If I did any more pre-releases, it would be... Apparently, I know you sent it to me, where they're doing a pre-release on Sunday. I was just like, that, since it's cheap, but at the same time, I'm like, eh. I did one pre-release. I'm kind of good on pre-releases. But I might be there Sunday night to play. But I'll kind of play it by ear. Favorite legendary is Rayquaza. Good choice. Violet's Paradox Legends are kind of booty cheeks. Yeah, Violet's Paradox Pokemon in general are kind of not great. I like some of their designs. It's mostly their shinies I hate. I'm like, you couldn't have done anything different. They're like, future. Ah, why? There's a store we'll sell once they get, I think. CC would be release day. Well, they're allowed to sell it the Monday before. I don't know if they will, but they're allowed to. What's up, David? Welcome in, welcome in. Or they used to be allowed to. I don't know if they will now, but... It used to be if they were a pre-release store, they could sell the Monday before. Favorite mythical is Diancie. It's umbrellaed in Legendary. Legendary is a wide umbrella. Everything that's mythical is a Legendary, but not every Legendary is mythical. Make them gold at least, not these crappy shinies. It's weird, right? Because I think some Pokemon pull off the chrome really well. Like Iron Thorns pulls it off really well. And I think that's like my favorite one. But I prefer the 2D or 3D era. I prefer the 3D era. I can see why people will prefer the 2D. The 2D graphics are more expressive. The games themselves, in comparison to the newer games, like people think fondly of a lot of the 2D sprites. They're more expressive. But my argument is that 3D games have gotten so much better since the original. Like if you were talking about X and Y through even probably Sword and Shield, the 3D graphics are not very good. But Legends ZA is fantastic in terms of graphics, other than the painted on windows. But I'm not looking at painted on windows when playing a Pokemon game. What was the... Like, Winds and Waves is going to look good as well. Pokemon went through the same thing as... what was the comparison I saw? Pokemon went through the same growing pains as the Sonic games, right? Because 2D Sonic was what was like all the rage. And then when Sonic went 3D, it was terrible. And any game's better than Sword and Shield? I don't necessarily agree with that. I'm trying to think of, in terms of gameplay, what games I like the most. Like on the Switch titles. Because I like ZA the most, I think, out of all the Switch titles. But I think, like, oh no, the worst one is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. What are we doing here? We already know that one's the worst one. The chibi art style is fine, but they kind of butchered most of that stuff. I like all of them. All of them are unique in their own way. I don't hate any of them, so. Thank you for the shiny luck, Welsh. We did find a shiny earlier. Right before you joined, I think. But it was not a Dreepy. A lot of bias to Sword and Shield. That's the first game you played. That's fair. The reason why I like Sword and Shield is because the legendaries in Dynamax Adventures are shiny huntable. And they have not been since then, so. Sword and Shield, best story, decently cool, and all the Switch 3D era. I think the story is better in this game for sure. The story of Sword and Shield is better than Scarlet and Violet, especially because of your rival. I love, as much as people hate Hop, I think Hop has like the best redemption arc story of any rival in any game. Even though they reused Hal's animations for him. I was like, come on. They gave us Lily's Pokemon. Why can't we get Hal's Pokemon? Like, what are we doing? What up? They added the graphics, the route, Dynamax gimmick. It's just not my cup of tea. And you're valid for that. Like, you don't have to like things. Like, in terms of Pokemon. I always tell people, like, if you just don't like it, then don't play it. Like, play a different game, you know? But if somebody likes it, don't, like, be like, no, you're wrong, it sucks, you know? He's a kid. He has an older brother champion. Of course, he wants to get stronger. Well, he wants to get stronger, and the redemption is, like, he realized that just getting stronger Pokemon doesn't make you a better trainer. I also defend Hop because I've been playing his deck recently. I should have played that last night, but obviously I would have. I should have played that and then replaced my Shaman with a Psyduck. Would have been funny. I'm very hopeful for wins and waves, though. Like, very, very hopeful for wins and waves. That is not what I wanted to open. There it is. I was like, where did my OBS go? Their Pokemon game is Legends Arceus. Yeah, Legends Arceus is really fun. I like the idea of the nobles. And you have to, like, go around and palm the Pokemon. I like that idea a lot. I thought that Dash Bun's tail was brown, not yellow. Fire Fairy Puppy? God, I hope so. I really hope so. And stay on all fours, please. Imagine if they added a game where every Pokemon is in it. Yeah, the last game they did that in was Ultra Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure. Where it had like 800 Pokemon in it. Or 700, whatever. And they haven't done that since. I think it would be cool to add, like, have a game with every Pokemon. But supposedly the rumor, I Obviously, if you don't want to be spoiled on Winds and Waves, I don't know how true this rumor is either. But 3, 2, 1. Apparently, there's gonna be like 300 new Pokemon in the game, and I'm like, what? 300 new Pokemon? But that number includes new Pokemon. It also includes new forms, like regional forms, and new evolutions. And I'm like, 300 is insane. We haven't gotten 300 new Pokemon ever. Shadow, welcome in. How are you? Always got to check the cadet's eyes. You didn't like Legends? That's fair. Legends Arceus. I like how you're saying it, Arceus. But I'm pretty sure it's the Arc Pokemon. Having a sandwich? Let's go. What kind of sandwich? Turkey, ham and cheese, roast beef on rye. Yeah, it's obviously rumors, so we don't know any real information. But I saw that on that crappy social media website this morning. So I was like, oh, that seems like a lot. I don't know how. Yeah, that's a lot. Ruben sounds good right now. Fair. I had a dream of Rout's final Evo. It's just him being very big and round. Looks more like an Angry Bird. That'd be funny. That would be hilarious. I have a feeling he's going to be a sumo wrestler. And it's going to be like grass ground or something. Need a flying Eevee or a dragon. That was also a part of the rumor of that we're not going to get a new Eevee. Which at this point, I'm just like, okay. There was no new Eevee. And then I won't say what else I saw. Because they named some of the Pokemon that were getting regional forms and evolutions. And I was like, oh. But obviously take everything with a grain of salt because people just be sharing things and saying things. Nobody knows who's actually a real behind-the-scenes guy, so... Flag on the field! Yeah, I won't go any further. I just saw it and went, oh, that's interesting. There was one Pokemon that if they do what the thing read, I'm going to be a little upset. I'm not going to lie. Because them giving a certain Pokemon an evolution really defeats the gimmick of the Pokemon. Imagine if all the stars and winds and waves stand on two legs. They're just buff man and everyone's hating on it. They will. Everyone will crap on it if it's just, you know, bipedal Pokemon. It's just like, God, we've been through this again. I don't care if Brout stands on two legs because it's like Brout's Evo stands on two legs because Brout himself stands on two legs. And Gekwa is like, I could see it standing up. But Pombon is the one I'm like, please, stay on all fours. That is Shuckle? It's not Shuckle. Only if chat's okay with it will I say what I saw. For that one particular Pokemon. And I was like, if I see one no, then I ain't saying anything. And I saw one no, so. That's all I needed. Bark, bark. Give me some shiny luck. Just inching closer and closer. He wants to be petted. Bark, bark. Here, have a toy. Naoki, holy crap, 380 jewels? What the heck, dude? Thank you so much for that. Take care of yourself. You don't have to, you know, do all that. You read my mind? Well, don't, because I have 80 of them HDs. You're gonna get a lot of thoughts at one time. I thought I had a sneeze and then it went away. Yo, what's up, FNAF Gamer? Welcome in, welcome in. Naoki is here. Let me have 1K jewels for free. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, they did that for my main account. They gave me 1,000 jewels for free, and I was like, okay. And then, well, she wasn't streaming, so I gave them to myself. That was like months ago at this point. Idea for champions. All right, here we go. Let me hear you out. Every Pokemon is in it. Gyarados, Magnezone, Volcarona, Salamence, Mudsdale, and Fluttermane. Fluttermane is like such a broken mon that I want to shiny hunt at some point. Pokemon were real, what would you do for work and what Pokemon would you have? None of them, because they'll kill me. I don't know, and I don't know. So, like the only thing... I don't know what kind of jobs there are in the Pokemon world. It looks like everybody's got free healthcare, which, you know, that doesn't exist in our day and age. At least in America. You are unfun. I know. Like the part of Pokemon being real isn't the unrealistic part. The unrealistic part is the free healthcare. Naoki, chill out. It's all good, Naoki. Do I have anything planned for FNAF's 12th anniversary? Cry like the rest of the FNAF fans. Because Scott's, once again, not going to do anything. He's going to do what he did last year. And go, well, sorry I don't have anything planned this year. But thanks for all the fun. You know? I would love to play through all the FNAF games again in like a marathon stream. But holy. Legends Arceus or Legends ZA? I like Legends ZA a bit more. I will say though, the part of ZA that irritated me was the DLC. DLC was not very fun. But the main gameplay was all right. The issue that Pokemon has in general right now is like they're like getting worse at pacing games. It's been pretty bad since like X and Y, where it's just like the whole beginning of the game is a slog. And ZA kind of suffers from that as well. He's not even running FNAF. Oh no, he's running it just straight into the ground. It just gets irritating that, you know, he makes a social media page and then doesn't use it. He had a website that he let go defunct. He has people that are like, hey, I'll do it for free, you know, to start hyping up the stuff and give information and share what's being worked on, and he just doesn't do anything. It's irritating. Favorite gym leader with the final one being a Charizard. That's Terra Fairy or a bakery. You should be the bakery gym leader and just have all food Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Garbodor. I'm not sure that is, but blue shirts. I love Trubbish and Garbodor. All Steel Wool at this point. It's not though. Steel Wool is just as bad, if not worse. They're horrible at communicating too. Divine, every Pokemon really is someone's favorite, huh? True. I wish there was a League Cup going on where I could play Beedrill, because I made a promise if I was like, man, or I didn't make the promise. In my head, I had a promise. I was like, if I could top cut a cup with this deck, I'm going to order the Beedrill Sitting Cutie. But I have not been able to play the cup because we don't have any. I still haven't found that shiny Kakuna in Zone 2, though. Makes me sad. Like, why? Why? Yeah, Steel Wool's horrible at communicating. Click Team's been... Well, apparently, for the 5 laps at Freddy's game... Oh, Serial, I highly disagree with you on that one. Highly disagree with. I think Secret of the Mimic is the best game they've ever made, and I will die on that hill. Apparently, though, for the 5 laps at Freddy's, somebody asked Click Team directly, like, "Hey, when can we know more information about the game?" And they said, when they're able to announce something, they will. And the way that they said it gives the impression, obviously this is people speculating, but it gave the impression that Scott is the one that hasn't approved an announcement for it yet. It's like he's holding back the franchise, and I don't understand why. But I also understand that people are in the community are really crappy people. So I don't blame him for being like, you know, including himself. So yeah, Security Breach was probably one of the worst games that they made. Over half the lore they revealed we already knew. But did we, though? I will again argue that. Because you can make the argument that, oh, we knew it because of the books, right? But the lore in the game also debunked the books being usable for the games. From what I remember. You also have to remember that not everybody reads the books. So you can say for you, that's how you felt. That's fine. But not everybody reads the books, so most people didn't even know who Edwin was. They're like, who's Edwin and what's this mimic character, you know? Revealing lore in the books and put it in the games. Now that I agree with. I have been a firm, very angry, not angry, I guess. I just kind of let it go, but I've been a very firm, I need to get better about switching these eggs up. A firm believer of it's okay to expand the story using the books, but the issue that I've had with the books since the beginning is that at a certain point it became required reading. And I'm like, not everyone has like the time or patience to go through and read all the books. But they want to play the games. And so you're like, oh, here's very interesting lore thing. And it's like, how are you supposed to know that if you didn't read the book? You know? Mimicking copy sounds. Well, it's named the Mimic, right? Well, again, though, if you were to play the game, you don't know that that endoskeleton is the Mimic. You just kind of put a piece together, right? Just like the song says. Where it's like, oh, this endoskeleton is mimicking... You know what I mean? The endoskeleton is mimicking, you know... Gregory, right? So it's like... Okay, so it's mimicking this character, so it's a mimic. And you found out it's the Mimic, right? So, I don't know. That's about the half anniversary. I was planning something big. I was wondering if you and Welsh would like to join. Possibly. I don't know about Welsh. I don't want to speak for her, but you just have to let me know when, and I don't want to say yes because I don't know. But you piqued my interest. I will look into it if you send me more information. And like we didn't know that. Well, again, that's the thing though, Serial. If you didn't read the books, you didn't know that. That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm alert. No worries, Evie. And Bree with the popcorn. Yeah, they shouldn't make the books required reading. I am always like, if you're going to do alternate stories, you have the movies, the books, and the games, and they're all three separate entities. Now, you could take pieces from here to fill in some gaps here, take pieces from here to fill in the gaps here, but I think they all should have been separated and not tell the same story. Because if you're going to use, like, all of that, then people shouldn't deny that there's no haunted animatronics in the FNAF 2 location. Takes you through Discord. Yeah, sure. Are you in the old server, or if not, you can follow me on Twitter as well, if you have a Twitter. The DM should be open there, I think. Yeah. Oh, I'm listening. Security reach is better. I don't even think it's biased. It is very much biased. It is very much biased, and that's okay if you're biased towards it. We don't know what you want to have for dinner. What are the options, Welsh? What are the options? What are your options? Oh, Welsh just said, "Oh, I'm listening." Do I even have my social medias on? Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check socials after stream. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. Oh, you only had that Instagram? Nah, yeah. I have Twitter, unfortunately. You'll hold it hostage with a gun for the rest of your life? I mean, that's fair. If you didn't like the game, I'm not sitting here going to try to convince you that it was better. Especially if you have a bias towards one. It's like, go like what you like and don't worry about what I say. You have chicken, but it's frozen? Well, unthaw it in the microwave. Just throw it in the air fryer and just let it cook for however long. Yeah, I'll check socials after stream. Heck yeah, dude. Should be able to drop a DM there. I think they're open. If they're not, I could open it to drop you a follow back. Let me know. I'm telling you, I need to get better about switching these eggs out. I don't know what I'm doing. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. The fact that we've hit almost 2,000 eggs with no shiny Dreepy is driving me nuts. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll check it after stream. Wait, so shiny Lilligant's the one with the pink flower, isn't it? I'm sad. I keep thinking that Lilligant's shiny. I know Hisuian's got the pink flower. Regular Lilligant. Yeah, regular. So shiny Lilligant's got a pink flower. I always thought it was the same color as God, what, like Venusaur's flower, but I guess I was wrong. BRB lunchtime. Let's go. Enjoy. No, Dashbot, don't kill me. Don't kill me. What's the dog doing? What the dog doing? In the good old days when Edwin was an old guy in a fedora and a leather coat. I know. He might still be an old guy in a fedora and leather coat. We don't know. Big love to fruit juice. I'm gonna name Dreepy Fruit Juice if we get it. I like poked my eye last night. This eye has been killing me all day. Like, why? This one is shiny. Banned. How about this one? Double banned. Spawn shiny fruit juice. This should be 95? No. Because I always end on 0. I think that's right. I don't know. If not, it's okay. Meow. Thank you. I only have one more Pokédoll, and I do not want to use it on a Meow. They're here to arrest you for lying to the streamer about whether or not a Pokemon was shiny. Wait. Can't believe you lied to me like that. It's crazy. (82 Fahrenheit). Yeah, that's like slightly uncomfortable. It's one of those like bearable temperatures that I don't want to bear, you know? I have very much a first world problem, for sure. You've been lied to on the internet again. Why? Imagine being lied to on the internet. That's crazy. It's never happened before. Day in my life. Never mind. Oh, Drifloon. I saved your life and you're gonna do this? Whoa, what are you doing? Hold on. Stupid balloon. Hey, yo. Die to the wind. Die to the wind, Bullseye. That's the famous Toy Story quote, right? Die to the wind, Bullseye. Winds in waves, perchance? True. On shiny fruit juice. There. I swear to God. Have I played Cuphead? No, I haven't. I'm terrible at those types of games, so I was like, I'm good. Dang it. It didn't work. Way. Come on, shiny Treepy. Wait, let me code it. BRB. Please. That Tropius off in the distance is looking me. Oh Lord, there he comes. Excuse me. Y'all did not hear that. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Did y'all see that? I seen it. I seen it. I seen it. Gotta do the wide eyes when you say it. I seen it. Actually makes my eyes water. I've been really slow on hatching these eggs today. As a friendly reminder, I will not be live this weekend on this channel. We'll be back live on Monday. I don't know if I'll be live on the FNAF channels this weekend, but we will see. Whew. Yeah, there it goes again. Seen it. Rosie, no. Don't call me out. You hate me. There it goes again. Man. Spawn shiny fruit juice, please. I have returned with PB and J. All three of them. Peanut, butter, and jelly. Realize you were behind. What? Spawn. Everyone's / spawn shiny fruit juice. Yeah, apparently that's going to be Dreepy's name when we get it. It's going to be fruit juice. Like, bruh. Let's get fruit juice right here. Dang. Love when you say, what? What? Hello? Oh my god. Almost gotta take it to the Shadow Realm. That was crazy. You know that's what the balloon does. Take it. Oh, we are on the last box. Never mind. I was thinking we still had another box to go. So I'm gonna fill the end of stream with a dragon encounter power sandwich. My nose itchy. Great. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I thought I got a decent night's sleep last night. Yo, welcome back, Godzilla. I need fruit juice in my life. Not just the Pokemon, but actual fruit juice, please. I actually want some pineapples. That's what I really want. I did not get the shiny I was looking for, no. We found a shiny Drifloon at the beginning of stream. But that was the only thing that we've gotten so far. And it make me sad. Cranberry juice sounds good right now. Yeah, fair. Cranberry. Want to spray cranberry? That shows how old I am. Want to spray cranberry? They don't do Sprite Cranberry anymore. Now it's just Sprite's Winter Spiced Edition. It's just like, I want a Sprite Cranberry. Or it's Cranberry Spiced Edition now. It's either Winter Spice or Cranberry Spice. It's not just Sprite Cranberry. What are we doing? Coca-Cola, why do you hate me? I live there. It'll work. You're missing the code. You know it, / spawn shiny fruit juice. You didn't send it in time. That would be funny to add to a Discord server. And you do that and it just spawns. A shiny Dreepy GIF. What's up, Carol? Yep, still hatching. Might get the DLC today. What up, Deadpool? I did turn off the shiny charm. Here, let me turn it on right now. Haven't seen someone play this game in a little bit. Yeah, I've been trying to do shiny type only. I didn't realize we've been doing this challenge for a month. My glob, dude. I'm ready for a new challenge, that's for sure. Let me give you my luck. Somebody needs to, because I know chat ain't doing it. No, I'm kidding. What DLC are you thinking about, Godzilla? What DLC were you thinking about? All right, there's 10 eggs left, and then we're going to do an encounter power sandwich to round out the stream. I got to think about what other dragons there are available. Because we got Tatsugiri already, so going to Cassioria Lake doesn't seem worth it. To get Dratini or Dragonair. Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. Ah, that's fair. The DLC is okay. I like the story a lot. That's about where I'll leave that. I'm gonna get one in the next 10 minutes. All right, you know the rule. Well, I guess you don't know the rules. If I don't get it in 10 minutes, you're banned. I'm kidding. Yeah, Deadpool. It's been actually pretty crazy. It Masuda method hunting always makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, even though I didn't. I used foreign ditto. I used native, Dreepy, or Dragapult. Like, I don't know. But it always makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong because it takes so long to get something from an egg. This is my longest egg hunt ever, though. So maybe we'll get it right now, and then we can end this misery. / spawn shiny fruit juice. I should commission AJ to make me a shiny Dreepy emote. The highest top of the mountain. You're saying I'll get a Dreepy up there? All right, this is Paldea's highest peak. Yeah, Godzilla. I agree. Here we go. Chat said highest peak. It didn't work. Wah. Arceus has forsaken him long ago. We got one more egg in this batch. Let's send him an offering. I will offer all the Dreepies that I've sacrificed for this challenge. All right, these are the last 5 eggs of the day. But like I said, once we hatch these, we'll do an encounter power sandwich and just run around. I'm gonna go to the lowest point of the game. It's actually not the lowest point of the game. But we're gonna go back to where it all started. We're gonna roll around in the mud. Actually, this isn't where we got our first shiny either. I'm gonna be cooking for weeks. Okay, that's funny. On Frigibags. It's either that or Dratini. The lowest point of the game is not giving you a shiny Dreepy already. True. I'm gonna get a second shiny Gumi before I get another Dreepy. Take it to your house. That's mom luck. You know, that would be funny as well. Never any dad in a Pokemon game when you start off? I mean a Norman, but I get what you mean. And Norman's the only one. They should do it the other way around, where the mom is like a... like the champion or something, and your dad's just a stay-at-home dad. They should do it. They should do that in Winds and Waves. That would be funny. Wah. What? All right, last 2 eggs. Let's actually go back where it all started. Mom, we're home. Can you hatch eggs in your house? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. Back where it all started. Imagine that worked, though. That would have been hilarious. No, I remember. We got to go to the bedroom. That's right. Where the game all started. This is where we get our shiny Dreepy. Final egg of the day. Bad. Why are so many high dragons on ladder? On the TCG ladder? I have no idea. I'm sure some YouTuber was like, oh, look how good this deck is. It's the best deck in the format right now. It's like, I'm surprised there's not more Grimmsnarl. What other dragons do we even have an option to hunt? The challenge has been going for about a month, but I've been doing like 2 hours a day, 3 days a week until last week. Like 6 hours a week. So I had a feeling it would take a little while, but I didn't think it would take this long. Did that coding for nothing. Exactly. Well, we have Apple already. So our team is... Here, I'll show you all the Pokemon that we have. So we have Cyclozar. Then we have Dino, Tatsugiri, Sliggoo, which still needs to evolve. We have Hydrapple because I caught the apple in here, transferred it to Violet where I have the DLC, evolved all the way up, and then transferred it back. We have a Gabite, and we have an Altaria. So our options are Dratini, Frigibax, which I don't know. I'm okay with trying to go for Frigibax. I like Frigibax a lot. Well, we're trying to beat the game with it, so we haven't even unlocked Area 0. We don't unlock it until post-game. So we still have to get our 8th gym badge. Dreepy was our final hunt. Or was going to be. Well, we can't go to Roaring Moon because we can't get to Area 0 until you beat the game. Yeah. Trust me, I would have. I love Roaring Moon a lot as a Pokemon. Two more. Yeah, we're gonna go for Frigibax. YouTube freaking studios bugged out again. YouTube Studio makes my depression feel terrible sometimes. How many dragon types? There's not that many dragon types in this game. I think there was like 12 lines. We've caught 7 of them. Dreepy was 8. There's Roaring Moon for 9. Dragonite's 10. Frigibax is 11. We did this at the beginning of stream, and I thought I wrote them down, but I guess I didn't. All right, so we're going for 30 more minutes until this sandwich expires, and then we're going to wrap up for today. Normal one in the normal Roaring Moon. Isn't there a normal one? Oh, Bagon is Scarlet exclusive as well. Bagon and Dreepy are... Or Bagon and Dragapult are Scarlet exclusive. That's why we're egg hunting for Dragapult. I was gonna say, I did the right egg, right? Or the right sandwich? I can't even check because I'm sliding down a mountain. Dragon encounter, okay. Alright, so a shiny Frigibax has pink tassels instead of yellow. And it's more like cobalty blue. Well, we're in Scarlet right now. Yeah, they're Violet exclusives. I'm so sorry. Did I say Scarlet exclusives? I meant to say Violet exclusives. Yeah. So Bagon and Dragapult are Violet exclusives. My bad. It's gonna be hard, hunt. No, I'm in Scarlet. Bagon and Dragapult are Violet exclusives. I'm in Scarlet because I'm on the ancient guy. Koraidon. Oh, that's gonna make this freaking harder. Yeah, I'm in Scarlet and those two are Violet exclusives. I misspoke, I'm sorry. Snow makes it so hard to see the Pokemon. He's like a different shade of blue as well. Because I always think the Cubchoo. There's over 30 dragon types. You don't include the DLC because we're in the base game. Yeah, true. Gotta get the shiny crab. That'd be funny. Me lying on the internet? Never. Oh, Noibat. Yeah, that's true. We could have went for Noibat as well. That is very, very true. We could have indeed gone for Noibat. The edge of the... Oh, we could have went for Scarlet as well. Forgot about that. Oh, that would actually be a good one to go for because it's Poison Dragon, right? Well, you can't go for Scarlet. It's... Well, we could go for Scarlet itself. I forgot about Dragalge. And that would be really good for the fairy person. Huh. But I wonder if Dragalge spawns naturally. How much time we got left in this thing? 25 minutes? Huh. I know where it spawns normally. It's like up here somewhere. How to get there? It's like up there. Sure. Because I'm down here. I'd have to... Maybe I can get there from here. Yeah, but Dragalge is what I'm looking for, and Dragalge spawned in the North Sea. So I'm pretty sure, because I had to look it up. But obviously, if I'm wrong, just yell at me. Wrong. You wrong. You like the time skip for an encounter? You're talking about, like, the, skipping dates or whatever for resetting outbreaks? We've done it once. Because we did it for Applin. I skipped one day forward and got an Applin outbreak, and I was like, oh, 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 oh. I need to go to the North Sea. Which is here, but then further out. North Paldean Sea. Okay. Yep, that's Dragalge. Only one, though. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh, we're getting lots of Dragalge spawns. And they're like little baby family, non-family spawns. Gotta go. Take it easy, Cereal. Pink sheep. What do you mean by pink sheep? Like Mareep? We gotta go for dragons. I'm not, unless you're referring to something else. Alright, Dragalge's got a green head, so it's like super noticeable. Maybe I'm too far out for a Pokemon to spawn. Ampharos? Its Mega is Dragon type, but its base form is not. I'm not gonna see Scarlet. I already know. The Scarlet is blue. Yeah, the Mega Ampharos is Dragon type, but you can't Mega Evolve in this game. Unfortunately. Oop. Bree, tell your husband to come get his Pokemon. Oh my god. Yeah, shiny Scarlet is blue. And then Dragalge's got a green head. So funny, electric isn't even his favorite type, but it's who he's become. Well, he's the only one that plays it, so. I'm trapped in the infinite abyss of little seaweed mons. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I saw a shiny Alola Mola. He's ready for the hide and sneak. May the seaweed be forever in your favor. Hopefully. We will see, weed. Beep, 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 boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. I didn't even see you there, you little idiot. Yeah, the shiny Scarlet is blue. Like, where the brown bits are, it's blue. And then Dragalge has got a green head instead of a red head. And every other Pokemon is, like, noticeable. Scrub's gonna be hard to notice. It'll be alright. I like how Koraidon swims by kicking his little feeties. Alola Mola is like a weird color, if I remember correctly. Like that off pink. Reminds you of Scrub. There. Do 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 do. There's so many Pokemon that spawn here. I'm like, hello. Yeah, it's got the green seaweed on top of its head. What color is that? Brown. Okay. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm like glancing. They all look brown to me. Oh, they're not blue, they're purple, right? Yeah, maybe I should slow down then. If you think you saw one, timestamp it. Just don't say you think you saw one and then... Because I want to go back and try. Otherwise, I'm just not going to believe you. Ah, god dang it. Very hard to spot. No, that's all good. You just, as a shiny streamer, like somebody who streams shiny hunting, you always get people go, I swear I saw the shiny. And you're like, where? I don't see it. I'm like, timestamp it. Because if you can't timestamp it, that means it's probably not true. Brown. Because I keep thinking the Scarlet was shiny, but then when I get closer, I'm like, oh yeah, that's brown. And if they're under the water, then I, you know, whatever. I can't really. Oh, did they finally patch that out? You used to be able to, like, zoom in on a Pokemon and then take your camera under the water and it would show you the Pokemon. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Bree. I probably will crash out too. Brown, 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 brown. Brown. Yeah, there's like a glistening effect that keeps happening that makes me think the Scarlet is shiny. And it's not. Like, that one looks shiny to me far away, but when I get close to it, it's brown. What's funny is I was playing ZA on my own time the other day, and I found a shiny Dragalge. You have a better chance shiny hunting here. I mean, it's just as hard to see. It just doesn't, like, snow here, you know? I didn't even see it. God dang it, let me run! You little nerd. Can I run now? Thank you. See, that one far away looked shiny, but it's not. Same with this one over here. So this is why I don't like running backwards. Oh, Luminion. Forgot Luminion was in this game. Luminion. I'm getting too close to the beach as well. Go to the beach and spawning him in and out. I mean, that's what I'm doing by running back and forth, so. If you go to the beach, the Pokemon on the beach spawn, but if I'm far enough out, stuff on the beach doesn't spawn. So it'll only spawn stuff in the water. which is what we want. That was close. Brown, 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 brown. Beep, 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 beep. Wonder if all of us liking the video will help the shiny chance? Maybe. A better chance, but why did they make the Pokemon shiny so bad? I don't think it has a bad shiny. Part of me wants to just, like, forget about the Skrelps and... I mean, I only got 10 minutes left, so it doesn't really matter now, but... Beep, beep, boop, beep, beep. Because we're not using Sparkling Power, we're just using Encounter Power. I'm not saying it's a bad shiny. I'm saying it's hard. Ah, I got you. I get what you mean now. No sparkling. You don't get sparkling power. My voice cracked there. That was weird. I'm a man. My voice doesn't crack ever. You only get sparkling power once you beat the game. That's the only way to get Herba Mystica. Because even though I've done those quests, I have 0 herbs. Oh, I could have tried to use a poison sandwich over here. I was more worried that I would get a lot of Toxapex, but there's none up here. Granted, I do have a dragon encounter, so a lot of the encounter pools are getting taken up by Dragalge. Auto correct the pain, I know. Tell me about it. I guess I could look up what other Pokemon spawn in this area. Because if I did like poison encounter, that freaking glistening effect on the camera is pissing me off. Like, oh, we want to add camera flares to the game. Why? We want to make the game look good. You can make it look better by not having the stupid camera flares. Sorry. No, it's this isn't the only poison type that spawns. Marini and Toxapex sometimes can spawn too. I just don't know if they spawn in the North Sea or not. That's the one I can't remember. I know Skrelp and Dragalge only spawn up here. But if we could get away with using a poison type sandwich, that'd be cool. Your autocorrect really does hate you. I was like, what? What the heck? What? Oh no, he's gonna dynamo her. All right, 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Imagine there was a shiny electric here. I'll cry. Oh, my eye. I'm gonna put some drops in my eyes when we get done with this. Been staring at my screen like this for like the last hour. How'd you poke it? Well, I didn't poke. Well, I didn't like poke it. Let's just say that when I was preparing food, I forgot to wash my hands before I rubbed my eye. Yeah. Both of my eyes have been hurting all day. But this one has been hurting since last night. But I made it worse by doing that. It was like... Yeah, I found that a bottle of that carbonara sauce from Bulldog. Yeah, that burns when it hits your eye, so I didn't realize it was on my hand. It really does burn. I did flush my eyes out, but it still doesn't feel great. Yeah. It's definitely irritated. This is why I can't be trusted. Are you staring at the screen? What? I'm shiny hunting. I gotta stare at the screen. I can't shiny hunt like this. I mean, I guess I could. I definitely need to put some drops in my eyes, though. Again. Hunting, no joke. Yeah, well, she must have missed the part where I said I got spicy sauce in my eye earlier. And that's why my eyes hurt. Oh yeah, I didn't feel good. I literally went, I think I just rubbed my eye with that. I didn't I was like, oh my God, this hurts. Okay. Yep. Don't do that again. I did, like I said, I flushed my eye out, but it's definitely irritated still. Not as bad as it was. Not even nearly as bad as it was. Scrub, you little nerd. Yeah, I don't have charm. Because you can't get charm until you beat the game, right? Because you have to catch all the Paradoxmon. Yeah, YouTube Studio's been broken for me for like the past hour. Or the last 30 minutes. It's kind of weird. I appreciate you, Carol. Yeah, reminder, if we don't get a shiny today, we will continue this challenge on Monday. Monday. So, and then Tuesday is the special birthday stream. We'll be hunting Trubbish all day. In Legend ZA. No, that's not how it works. Because there's plenty of Pokemon that we've caught shiny that we haven't encountered until we caught the shiny. So I don't catch... in these challenges, I don't catch anything other than the shiny. I usually don't even encounter anything until we find a shiny. Your birthday is tomorrow. Let's go. Happy early birthday. What the heck? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be celebrating with a stream, so. Happy early birthday. Yeah. All right, so the sandwich power is done. Let's do one last roundabout just to see if anything else has spawned. I also want to see what other mons spawn here, because if this is the only poison Pokemon, it would be better to do poison sandwiches up here. Ooh. It's also good to know. I know Scrub's going to be a Pokemon that I use in the poison type only run whenever we get to that point. Anyway, guys, I am gonna get out of here for today. As always, I appreciate you for being here. Like I said, I'll be live again on Monday. Hopefully to finish this challenge, because holy crap, I want to finish this challenge. Which means that if we finish this challenge on Monday, the video will come out the Saturday after. I'm going to edit everything into one long form video. So I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.